Alright. Looks like it's Mithral Hall.
Having retrieved the artifact which will
Let's get
put
started.
Vaya's soul back into his body, you must now actually find Vaya's body to use it. After being attacked by the elder evil cult's minions at the dwarf settlement, Kelvin's Cairn, you follow a lead on their hideout to the great dwarven city of Mithral Hall.
Cool.
Mithral Hall is a major hub of industry and wealth, but sometimes has run-ins with the terrifying things that live deep below them in the Underdark, including the Dark Elves, known as Drow. Though a few Drows seek to flee their evil society and wicked deity Lolth, there is much distrust between the refugees and the dwarfs. During another close call with the authorities, you meet Tordek, the commander of Mithral Hall's garrison, and his rather stuffy wizard friend, Fengir. They eventually give you a team and resources to infiltrate the cult's secret hideout in the Underdark, so that you might retrieve Vaya's body. As you are getting ready to head out, though, you overhear a heated conversation with Tordek and a drow you do not recognize.
Please, Tordek. Please, just a couple of your fighters. Even just one would be such a boon to help us home.
I'm sorry, Althea. I sympathize with your plight, but the city might as well be under siege right now. I need every soldier here.
I'm sorry, stranger, but I'm in the middle of something.
I heard. Mind if I ask what the problem is?
It's a family matter. Some of my brothers and sisters are trying to escape Mesdoberanzan and live with me here in Mithral Hall. It's a long and perilous road, though. They only know part of the way, and the Underdark is even more dangerous now than it usually is.
Which is really saying something. And a big part of why I cannot condone sending any of my soldiers down there for any reason other than ensuring the city's safety. Besides,
He's got a lot more interesting.
The jealous deity will send hunters and soldiers after your family and kill anyone who gets in the way.
Could I help? I'm a decent fighter, and I'm not one of Mithral Hall's soldiers. I can go wherever I like.
I suppose I have nothing against it. You'll be taking your life into your own hands, but from what you told me, that isn't unfamiliar to you.
Why would you help them? You don't even know me.
Anyone
Money?
should have the right to leave their home.
Yes, I mean, good.
And I'm going into the Underdark anyhow. Might as well go with a partner to watch my back while I get a better feel of the dangers there.
That is quite kind, and I promise that I will repay that kindness once my family is safely in Mithral Hall and away from Wolf's servants. So, do my siblings have permission to enter the city?
They do. But I will remind
How
you
many
again
siblings?
how much work all of you will have to do to earn our trust. You will all be under observation for years and not given full civilian privileges right away. Even after the vetting process, even for years after they legally become residents, you will all likely be treated with suspicion and perhaps even hostility.
After these last 12 years, I would know that better than you, Tordek.
Right. I'm sorry. I just want to remind you of what it was like when you first got here and say that the treatment might be even worse. I wish it was otherwise, but we found spies and assassins among Drow refugees before. A group of Drow coming together from Mesdoberanzan will raise more eyebrows than your sole arrival did.
I know, and they do too. But anything is better than living in that treacherous, miserable city.
Alright.
Look around.
You have my permission and my blessing. Please be careful out there, though.
I will be. Thank you, Tordek.
Katra, a moment, please. A word of warning. I trust Althea. She has done more for both me and Mithral Hall than your average dwarf. Her family, they are strangers. Do not be cruel to them, but be careful. The Drow that live under Lolth's influence are some of the most capable liars and assassins in the world. And family means little more than a political affiliation to most residents in Mesdoberanzan. Now go. Keep Althea safe.
Cool. Money.
Well, if you're looking to avoid a painful, gruesome death, you come to the right place.
We'll buy one of these.
We happen to say
All right. Ooh. Good lord, look at those horns. Comes out of the box and everything. Okay, this is getting good. So let's see here. Let's go to a menu. Mithral Hall. Shimmer Gloom. War Battle Hammer. Ooh, Dritz. Wolf. Still have one that's locked, apparently. What is this? Immolation. Huh. I thought getting that. I can just move this? Oh my gosh, okay.
Careful how many potions you drink at once. You'll feel like death the next day otherwise.
Well, let's go. Ah. But I want to see if I can see the outside of this place. This is really cool. What did I just do? Oh, this range, that's okay. What was that for an entrance? Oh, they're gonna get up on that wall. Maybe if I tried harder, but I honestly think it's being blocked. I want to see the outside of this place looks like. Oh, frick. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, Eric, this is what you needed to see right here. Oh, dope. That's so dope. Now this is getting cool. Alright. Take a screenshot here. Let's just do... Alright. Yes, we got it. Okay. Let's get to work. This is... Mission Duel is kind of cool, but it's hard to tell if that's, you know, what it's supposed to look like. And it doesn't matter if this is what it's supposed to look like. What Icewind Dale look like, broken down junk. This looks cool. Oh, look, there's little like figurines into these walls here. Looks like this guy's a minigun.
I'll see you around before. Leave the town?
That's a chest up there. Apparently we can find it. one. That's cool. Oh yeah, this is good stuff here. I like this. If I can. I'm not really sure where maybe that's glow, and I can't see it from here. Oh. It's freaking cool. There's a ladder there. I mean, those are clearly supposed to be like hammers or maces or something, but that's an arena. Wait.
Careful which tunnel you go down. Some lead deep into the Underdark.
Silver Beard Arena. Yeah. It actually is a lot faster. Looks like two little wolf carvings right there. See, hammer anvil. This is what I'm trying to build. Something like this. Okay. So that's the arena. That doesn't go anywhere. Oh, weird. I've never even thought about making a column like that. Forge. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'll make forge like this stuff. These are actually made of iron. Let's do like this and that. So kind of iron. This is probably not a Mac. Okay, that's this way. Feels like this is the right way to go. Hi there, ho there, hey there. Let's see here, my mission, I think I just have the 2, right? Time truth, Mithral Refinery, okay. Usually there's 2 or 3 quests in each place. Okay. Not really sure what a Mithral Refinery is. If you pretend all this diamond ore is Mithral ore here. Oh, crap, man. There she is. But let me see if I can find the, this person that's complaining. The full damage is entirely off, but
Excuse me, but is something the matter? Huh? Human? Don't see well. You're talking to yourself kind of heatedly. Well, if you're being nosy about it, maybe you could help me. My older brother's been missing for a couple months now. And that way about Tordeck stopped sending search parties for him. Says my brother's freed. I'll believe that when I see the body. Besides, I haven't seen any of these search parties myself. How do you think he's lying? I think it's a possibility. My brother was trying to become the king's next advisor, since the one we have now is a bit long in the tooth, if you know what I mean.
okay.
Lots of people would want the king's ear. I wouldn't be surprised if Tordeck didn't want the competition for him, or maybe someone else bribed him into sweeping the investigation under the rug. Now that my brother's gone, though, people are starting to come up with maths. So what do you want me to do, an outsider? So you don't have a stake in any of this political nonsense. If you're the one looking, I don't need to worry so much about you feeding me lies. Best place for you to start would be talking to Ollie. He's a good on the duty roster when those supposed search parties went out, but he's been avoiding me ever since. Maybe you can get him to talk through. Say Brindle sent you, and remind him that he owes me a favour. Right, I'll see what I can do, but no problem. I know, but even if he is dead, I want to know how all this happened. Put the rumours to rest. Make me paranoid, but I swear.
Okay. Here's Oleg. What the frick, Pilgrim? No, I already Pilgrim. Adventure that's sitting in the lava, so kill me. Yeah, it's definitely not a fake door or hidden door there. No way, no how. What ungainly piece do I have?
Sorry, but I don't talk to outsiders. Only the dwarves getting even more suspicious of me.
This guy's doing me. Pretty freaking cool place, man. Good soundtrack out here. What that? I thought it was this guy, but apparently somebody.
Hail! How might I?
Brindle sent me to ask about her missing brother.
Who's that
She
guy?
thinks that you might know something, or at least where to look.
Oh, you matter, help me. I told her to give it up. That Beerling's boss.
She's still looking for closure either way. She said her
She can't ever just let things slide, can she? Always keeping a tally. Alright, how's this sound? We've got a few monsters crawling around these here aquifers, and I was sent to help clear them out. There are a lot more than we'd expected, though. And my backup is hours late. You help me get rid of the monsters, and I'll tell you what I know. Though Brindle's not gonna like what she hears.
Okay, I'll help.
No, that's the spirit.
Not really overpowered. Huh. Nope. I got a gelatinous cube. I really don't want to touch her. Alright, everything seems fine. I'll just kill you already. I think he actually like sucked me out. That's what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do.
Finally! Thanks for the hand. I don't know if I could have managed that all on my own. At least not without getting injured.
Glad to help.
Aye, listen. She's got in her head that there weren't ever any search parties looking to begin with. Not sure where she got that idea from, but there were. Except they weren't search parties, and it was before Björn ran off. Tordek had actually ordered him arrested, but didn't say for what. The king approved it though, so he did as we were told. Wanted it done quietly. So he had some of his soldiers try to grab him while he was stealing the castle. I wasn't there, but he apparently escaped and ran off. Ended up going into the Underdark to get away. More searches were sent to bring him back, but they never found him. And if he ever tried to come back into the city, there's a standing order to arrest him. We were supposed to keep that quiet, but you can't keep a secret with that many people involved. Like that Brendel's heard some snips in places of it by now. Probably will have her up in arms again.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Nothing really. Not even try and be secretive. That's just all I know. You ask me though, he was a thinker, not a fighter. He was probably eaten down there in the tunnels within minutes. Although apparently they lost him somewhere high up in the nasty lakes, if that makes a difference.
Well, thanks anyway. I'm down in the Underdark a fair amount, so I'll keep an eye out for him.
Good luck, but I wouldn't hold me breath.
Alright, well, good to know. Let's see, I think it's just going to tell me to go down. Okay, well, let's go.
My family has agreed to meet near a volcanically active spot near the city, since they know how to get there, and they're confident that they can slip past the resident monsters on their own. We'll rendezvous with them there, and fight off anything that tries to stop or eat us on the way back, okay? Let's get going.
Now this is cool. So not going to the actual city, that would be cool. But also nice area effect spell there. That's freaking cool.
Did you hear something?
Alright. Ah, why can't I move? What is going on?
Resist them. Contra, we need to get out of here. Now! Contra!
Everyone out! The other mind players will have felt what control you died, and you're free now. Run! Get help while you can! Katra, come on! I know the way out!
Okay. That was kind of a neat, almost dying. I don't seem to be able to do one at a time, right?
That was not part of the plan. I'm sorry. I couldn't stop them from taking you when they attacked. I never would have had a chance, so I hadn't followed them until there was a chance to get you out.
It's not your fault. Thank you for saving me. I really don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't.
You're welcome. We agreed to watch out for each other down there, and I'm not about to abandon the one person who was willing to risk themselves for me and my family. I learned better than that even before I escaped Loaf. Do you think you're okay to travel? I don't know how disorienting or painful being under a mind flayer's influence is, so just tell me if we need to find somewhere to lay low for a time.
I'm fine. Just rattled is all. Let's go get your family.
Mm-hmm. It's very dark down here. Do we have dark vision? Wow. It's just over there. Mark them on my map to find the way back. I don't know where I'm going, man. This is not a volcano. This is the best part.
Not here. We must have arrived first. We will wait for a time.
Why do you and your siblings want to move to Mithral Hall so badly anyhow? Ordek made it sound like it would be really hard to make a life for yourself.
It will be, but it's far better than staying in Menzoberranzan. The city is ruled by priestesses who worship Lolth. She and her followers promote ambition and cunning above all other qualities. So betrayals are a way of life down there. Political maneuvering, murder, theft, sabotage. Every perverse scheme you can imagine is a part of the culture there.
How can a place like that survive?
The Drow in Menzoberranzan have limited loyalty to their families, though only because lone Drow quickly die in that city. Their mutual dependency does not inspire love or trust, but it does maintain some order, and Lolth has, if any Drow is caught breaking them, then they are immediately and severely punished. Even then, though, the rulers only hold to the letter of the law. If a crime is committed, nothing will be done to the criminal if there's a lack of irrefutable proof, even if everyone knows the truth of things.
How do you escape Menzoberranzan by yourself?
I almost didn't. Everyone is always watching each other down there, so it's hard to find a chance to disappear. However, one day, I went to oversee the destruction of a nest of hook horrors well outside the city. I saw a chance to escape, so I collapsed the tunnel and ran. It was everything I could do to survive the Underdark by myself. And Lolth always knows when one of her children turns against her and sends assassins to hunt down traitors. I got to Mithral Hall just ahead of House Vandry's killers, and I suspect they would still slay me if they got the chance.
How long will we stay here?
Not very. I'm hesitant to stay anywhere in the Underdark for too long, especially if House Vandry is already. Hopefully they haven't been delayed too long. Then again, when anything goes wrong, I tend to feel a little...
Big row! Big bad row!
Katra! Katra, I think... I knew it! Servants of Lolth!
Come on, bring it on, bitches. Let's get it on.
Those monsters must have been their servants, but the ogre ruined the ambush by charging in early. Those drow, though, they were wearing the emblem of House Vandry. My house. They must be here to take my siblings back. But if they're out here and my family isn't, either they knew about the meeting and were waiting for me, or my family hasn't made it here yet. Not pleasant options. We have to find my siblings and flee. Come on.
Ooh. So we're going.
There they are. Katra, in the middle. Help them. Felociel, Elnavier, Impelios, Calanthe. I'm so happy you're all safe.
Sister, we were frightened for you. When the soldiers found us, we thought for certain that you had been taken too.
They tried, and it was close. But come on, we must fly, lest more of your pursuers find us here.
Agreed. Our reunion can wait. Lead the way.
Katra, you go ahead. Make sure there isn't anyone waiting for us while I get everyone on their feet again.
Right. What are you doing?
It seems fairly obvious to me.
This is not your business, human. Return to your surface world, unless you wish to be dragged back to Menzo Baranzan, alongside this one here before we sacrifice her love for her sins.
Why would you do this?
Althea, help us! If she wanted to help us, she never would have left. It's bad enough for a house when any of its members defect, but to lose one of House Bandry's leading priestesses? He could spell our doom!
She's a priestess of Wolf? Didn't mention that, did she?
Well, she was. Nearly every female is, but she was in line to be the next ruler of House Bandry. Because of her, though, our house has lost Lolth's favor. Without her favor, most of our magics do not work, and every rival house now has an excuse to wipe us out. They could find a weakness in our defenses any day. And if we do not bring this traitor back and sacrifice her to appease Lolth, all of our house will burn.
You could lie then. Just say that you killed her and left her body in the tunnels. Or maybe say she was eaten.
Yes, we do. Lolth is a master of lies and deception. Even if she did not have her divine vision, she would know that the traitor still lives and my siblings and I would be destroyed. Painfully.
The older sister, Felicial, seemed almost ecstatic to have Althea in her clutches, and you get the sense that she would enjoy being the one to execute her. The others, however, are less enthusiastic, seeming more stoic or resigned to the task. The younger brother in particular looks pained by the sight of his sister Althea brought so low. Still, even if they are unwilling, there is every chance that a slip on your part could result in them all swooping in to attack you.
She has risked everything to help you escape that place. This is your chance, perhaps your only chance, to be free of Lolth and all of the intrigue and backstabbing.
See a chest over there.
Althea has been happier living with the dwarves than she ever was in House Bandry, and she wants to share that with you. Please, come with us. You'll be safe. None of Wolf's servants will be able to touch you in Mithral Hall.
You presume too much, Whelp. As if we would ever choose to live with such lowly creatures as dwarves, or abandon the Lady of Spiders.
Sister, the human is right. If we take Althea back now, we will never be free of Lolth.
Whoever said that I wanted to be free of her?
Then you would prefer to live your whole life always watching over your shoulder, waiting for an ally, or even your own...
That conflict is what made the Drow of Menzo Baranzan strong. It is what keeps us sharp and gives us the key.
Maybe, but Althea and this one still fought through a dozen other Drow to reach us.
Maybe their way means blood.
You're right. It does.
Good. I'm glad that you have seen your mistake. Your punishment for your impudence will be left...
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'd rather live a life of weakness and peace than one of power and pain. I'm going with Althea, and none of...
Are you okay? Can you walk?
Yeah. Paralyzing venom. It's wearing off.
Althea, I'm so sorry. I thought it was the only way. The other Drow at home have been hunting us, waiting for a chance to invade the house, and I've seen so many who tried to escape brought back in chains and sacrificed to Lolth. They should have had faith in you.
I understand. Lolth keeps us in line by turning us against each other, using our fear and greed.
But I thought I was different, and I still betrayed you and nearly got you killed. I don't expect you to ever forgive me, and I understand if I'm no longer welcome in Mithral Hall, but if you'll let me, I'll do everything I can to prove my sincerity. I want nothing more to do with Lolth, Menzo Baranzan, or House Vanderlei.
I believe you. We should go. No telling if more are coming, and, well, there is nothing left for us here. Goodbye, Felociel. I wish the ending could have been different.
Neat. Right. Yep. Wrecked him. Alright. A little surprising down here. Guess, should give her a potion of speed? Or I shouldn't give her a potion of speed. I don't know.
Althea, are you certain that you're all right? We should rest if you're hurt.
I don't think she will live. Get wrecked. Freak me out, man. Every chest is a mimic. Every mimic deserves to die. I think that's where the brother is. Not really sure how I can help him. Yeah, gotta figure out how to work that. Yeah, this will be easier to do on my own. Here, drink this potion. Or drink this potion. She did immediately run off, but then she did come back and immediately save me, so that was conscious. It's freaking cool. Not really sure how I can speed her up.
The inscription reads, I, Bearnig of Mithral Hall, leave these words as testament to my fate. Whoever reads this, know that I have been betrayed by Tordic, commander of the garrison.
Huh.
I had pressed for a way to strengthen our defences, but the petty, fickle coward refused the proposal and tried to have me arrested. He pursued me through these tunnels, wounded me, and left me to die down here. If you are a friend of the dwarfs, I hid a box in a nearby putrid lake. Retrieve and return it to my home so that the inscription ends abruptly.
He was unable to finish his message.
But the important parts are there. Did Tordak seem like the type of person to betray someone or make a power grab?
No, but people change when power and competition are involved. It is impossible to say how he might have acted outside of this accusation we have read.
Bearnig certainly seemed confident in his destination. Enough so that he spent his dying moments cursing the commander.
Anger and despair can likewise change a person. I would treat these words.
There. Well, let's see what he left in the lake. Just hope I don't have to swim in it. Is it just me, or does it look like something was dragged out of the mud there?
I see it too, and I think that you are correct. There are tracks leading from the water too.
Do you think it's Bearnig's box?
This seems as good a lead as any.
It's worth a shot, I guess.
Well, that was convenient. I really thought. It's real hard to make sure you don't die. So, what is this? All the tracks, but I don't see any tracks. What I call a failed perception check. That's there, so maybe. Oh, the game was pretty clear when there was those other tracks. I just came over here because I thought it was a shortcut. Maybe these are the tracks. Oh, that's interesting. Don't get wrecked, yo. What do I do to people that fly up on me? What the frick? I'm trying to open the menu. I'm going to cycle through my powers.
notes, you carefully open the lid of the box. The inside seems to be perfectly dry, and sitting atop a stack of notes and papers is a glowing talisman.
Huh.
Before you can further inspect it, the runes on it brighten just before the eye.
And it was infused with energy from the abyss.
Do you think the rocks were charging it or something?
No, this area looks more like a summoning server. I see no craftsman's tools, nor do I think Fox would be capable of such a task. Chances are that this belonged to Bearnick.
You mean
Skimming through the notes in this box, they seem to focus on the methods of summoning, controlling, and making deals with demons and devils.
Seems like a problem.
The annotations on the side occasionally mention places in Mithral Hall, though you do not know why. You tuck them into your bag, unsure of what you have found.
He was clearly summoning demons. Not really sure why, but...
I think that we had best speak with Tordek.
agree. I was trying to avoid that in case Brindle was right and he's done something wrong. This makes me think we need to hear his side of things.
Right, folks. The frick? Oh, no! The frick did you come from? Put this over here? Oh, damn. Teleporting butt. Right. I said get wrecked. Thank you. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm fairly certain. Get out of the water. Like, I wonder if I can just run back. Turns out those things that I thought were tracks, or I thought were nothing, were actually tracks. So we'll go down point this way. Wait, but this is... So not... Maybe it is the way I came around. Cliff Outpost. There's only dwarves there. She seems to be keeping up. Huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Even faster. Right. This does not really look like a Dwarven Hall.
Althea, what happened? You said that 4 of your siblings were coming back with you.
Things got complicated. My sister betrayed me, and I just want to go home.
Oh, my dear girl. I am sorry. We will get you and your family back safely inside and begin settling them in.
Thank you. I suppose I should be thanking you too. I know you saved me, but you still... Well, you did it for Lucian. My head understands that it was necessary, but my heart still bleeds. It doesn't make sense. But that is simply the way it is. Hopefully someday I will be able to look at you without seeing my sister's last moments, but it will take some time. I am grateful. It's just hard to express that right now. Please, take your reward. I've a lot to think about. Goodbye.
Do you think she's going to be okay?
No, not for some time. But she's home, and she's safe, and she's with friends. Hopefully that will be enough to see her through.
Didn't expect her to pay us with one of Thesserai's missing cards, though.
I
Maybe
did.
she pulled it off of her sister after the fight. Can't blame her for not wanting it.
Catra, what can I do for
Can
you?
you tell me what happened with someone named Yearning?
His sister asked you to investigate this, didn't she?
And if she did?
Then she doesn't know when to quit or let things lie. She's been hounding me about this on and off ever since the incident. However, it is better for her if she lets it drop. And you should too, for her sake.
Actually, we went looking for him. We found his body, a note he left, and, well, he had a box full of stuff about summoning fiends and other creatures from the lower planes.
So that's what was in the box we told him.
He wrote that you betrayed him, but after finding all of that,
Fine. But you should not tell Brindale or anyone else the truth of it, in my opinion. Clearly wanted to be the king's next advisor, and felt he needed to prove himself by doing something significant for the city. I will say in his defense that his heart was in the right place. He was just obsessive.
what exactly do you mean by that?
He had heard enough stories about the drow in Mithral Hall using demons as shock troops and thought that we could do the same. He proposed creating summoning circles at key positions around the city so that we could call upon those monstrosities if the need arose. He needed my help and approval, and I refused him. It was simply too dangerous. I thought he would move on to another project, but I then caught him practicing and summoning a demon on his own in the castle. It was a small thing, and I killed it before it could get loose, but that was the last straw. I tried to lock him in that room so I could get soldiers to take him away quietly, but he escaped and we had to chase him. I managed to put a crossbow bolt in his shoulder thinking it would slow him down, but we still lost him. We searched, but he managed to cover his trail.
Anything else?
I never told my soldiers why he was being arrested. The only other people who know are the king, his advisor, Fengir, and now you. I wanted his reputation and memory to stay intact. He had done good work for Mithral Hall, and I did not want his mistakes to ruin his sister's reputation. Still, it seems the rumour mill is making life harder for her anyhow.
Okay, I think I've heard enough. Or at least enough to tell Bruno.
What do you consider?
Why would you want to hide all of this from her, though?
It preserves her memory of him. She loved her brother, nearly worshipped him. To be honest, I am relieved he's dead. It would have been much worse had he come back and tried to continue his project. His disappearance makes it easier for Brindale to remember him fondly, rather than as the demon-obsessed fool who nearly brought disaster to our home. Knowing all of that,
I'm going to tell her that I found his remains, at least. As for the rest,
aye, but the truth doesn't make good. It would just hurt her for no purpose. I'm not going to silence you, but consider that when you speak with her.
I should go see her now.
Here's the explanation. Got a cape and everything. Who's this guy?
Custer, before you speak with me, I want to say that Tornek had a point. Still, the truth, it does her no good. It will only bring her pain. However, I think that she ought to know what happened, only so that she does not resent Tornek so much. Either way, it's your choice.
Ah, Kadra. If you have some time, I'd like to talk about hiring you for a little job.
What was that little...
I need a particular type of mushroom they can be found in something of a mushroom forest down in the Underdark, but, well, if I'm being candid, I would probably get eaten or find some other horrible fate if I went down. You, however, seem quite capable when it comes to handling monsters in the wilderness. So you go in, fetch the mushroom I need, and I'll reward you upon your return.
Yeah, might as well.
Excellent.
So what does it look like?
Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Tends to stay...
Note. You see, I'm kind of running out of inventory space here. Let's go ahead and eat this last speed potion.
You gave me quite the fright. You're almost as sneaky as that.
Oh god. It seemed to be on fire. Should probably wait until I go out. Although I'm healing.
So, have you learned anything yet? Yeah. I'm sorry, Gringo, but your brother is dead. I found his body. You're not messing with me. No, he didn't. Well, did you at least find out how it happened?
Gotta go through the truth.
He was working on something really dangerous. He was working on summoning demons into the city, so he could use or control them as a defense against. Tordik told him to stop, but he didn't. He fled when Tordik tried to arrest him. I'm sorry, but Tordik didn't want you to remember your brother that way. So he asked, well, that's it. You expect me to believe these notes? They prove nothing. Could have made them yourself. No, I'm not letting Tordik's ambush here. Take your money. Get out of here. If you think I'm giving you more after you fed me a bucket of lies, then you've got another thing coming. Just be glad I'm giving you anything, you charlatan. Fine. If you still feel you must, you can find his bones near one of the Underdark and wish you the best. A magical card mixed in with the coins. Did you mean to put this in here? Well, it's ours now.
Yep, that's what you get for telling her the truth. It's so fungi. I don't know that it uses intelligence, but this is bothering me. Hey, you know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished, so... Oh, this kind of feels like an ending. Got 8 and I complete these next 2 things. Give me 10 cards. Do. Maybe if I hadn't been attacked as soon as I went out, maybe then I would know. Right here.
There, that looks like what the dwarf was described.
Gotta say, this has actually been one of the easier jobs we've taken on. Wish more of them could be like...
Good stuff.
Oh, disgusting.
We got lucky. Those spores might have been toxic, but you are still standing.
They still might have been. We should hurry back, just in case I start to get sick. Fire? Am I imagining things? Or is this cave starting to look different?
No, Katra, it is not just you. Perhaps you had best find...
What is that?
I do not know.
Sounds like people. I'm going to check it out.
Fine. My gosh. Will this piss off? I don't recall there being a fire here before.
That's here. Steven's here. Hang on, I'm coming.
Joshua! Help me!
Get away from him. No.
Ah!
You'll pay for that.
What should we do that? Got green bean.
I was here. I can't believe he was here. Where's the doctors? I have to help them.
Yes, but something is strange. Why are they here?
Everyone, get behind me! Come over here, I'll protect you! Hey, monsters, look at me! Forget about them! Look at me instead!
Ugly looking monsters. It's not really much of a problem, but you know. Put it on here. This is really spawning. What's something else?
No! Stay! Look at me! Stop it! Stop attacking them! Don't hurt them! I didn't do anything!
Joshua! Help us! Please! Ah!
Oh, Dennis! Please, stop! Don't hurt them!
Quest log updated? Question marks.
Why? Why weren't you here? Mary! Stay with me. You weren't here.
Oh!
I am sorry, Cutter. You did what you could.
It wasn't enough! I was here! I didn't... Why? Why didn't it make a difference?
Katra, please. I understand that you are upset, and you have every right to be. You are still in danger. We cannot afford to have you acting out of rage or despair.
Claire? Claire? What's happening? Claire! Talk to me! What is it? Claire, what happened?
There you are. I was wondering when you'd get back.
Dad?
I need you to run over to the Guildfords across town. They said they'll have payment for those chairs I made. Look,
Dad, how are you alive? I just saw you and Mom. The Starspawn. Where's Mom? What's happening? Katra, you don't need to make such a big racket. And what's this about us dying? Were you dreaming and woke up too quickly? Oh, you used to have the most vivid dreams as a kid. No, I'm not dreaming. I saw it though. I was fighting to try to save you and the other villagers, but I...
take a breath. It's fine. You can see that nothing's happened. Then again, nothing ever happens here. Must be a nice change after all that time with Vair in your head. But still, if you could get that money for me, I'd really appreciate it. My back and knees are giving me grief, and I want to make a serious dent in the commissions I'm working on today.
Okay. I love you too. We love you too, honey. Just be back soon if you want to have any dinner. What? Is this... I don't understand. Claire, can you hear me?
I never get tired of views like this.
Tessa, what are you doing here? Did you do this? Are you teleporting me around?
Kid, we walked here. Getting elevation sickness or something? I'm not that high up. Look at all of that, though. The whole wide world laid out at our feet. Anything we can see, we can investigate. Anywhere that catches our eye becomes a destination. Well, for you, I guess. I'm still stuck in Candlekeep. How do you like the adventuring life, though? Dangerous, to be sure, but the freedom seems to suit you. You've made more money than I expect you ever even dreamed of while growing up in that tiny village.
Listen, I'm very confused right now. Something's happening and I don't know why, or how I got here, or... I can't hear about here either.
Of course you can't. You restored him and went your separate ways months ago. Are you feeling well? You seem to be acting a bit off. Anyhow, have you decided where you're going next?
I'm still trying to figure out where I am right now. Listen, you have to help me.
Oh, what's going on? It seems to be immoral, though, so it doesn't really seem like what I do matters. This has definitely been a weird quest. You're gonna take me out without a fight? Yeah, see? Didn't take me out without a fight. I don't think that's fine.
Katra, it's over. You are all right. Can you clear? At last. I was shouting for you during that whole vision, but you could be worried? No, nor was it.
It hurts.
You are unharmed, and you are safe. Or, well, as safe as anyone could be while alone with you.
What in the world happened? I don't understand. There was so much. It was real, but you're saying it wasn't, and I'm alive, and we're still in the cave.
It was a hallucination. An illusion. I believe that those spores we inhaled.
Where did I see what I did?
I believe that you saw what some part of you had been dwelling on, even if you did not realize it. What your life has become, or could be.
But why did I think I was dying?
You know how much danger you have faced. You know that death is a close companion, yet on some level you must understand that most adventurers, they do not die in their beds. They only tempt fate and test your luck so many times before the worst eventually happens.
I was trying not to think about that. I'm doing this because I have to.
But what about when we have completed our mission? What will you do then? Continue to adventure? Return to your quiet life with your family?
I don't know. I haven't thought to run it that far ahead. It's just, I know doing this sort of work is risky, but after everything I've seen and done, would my own life be enough? But that pain, does every adventurer, does that happen to all of them?
No, but it is not uncommon. Accidents, traps, bandits. There are many dangers. Things that would not likely factor into the daily life of a village carpenter. There is something to be said for a quiet life, and it is what most people want for themselves.
Yeah.
It must be shrooming.
I think so. I'm just a bit shaken, I think. It was a lot.
If you are safe to travel, you should probably return to Fenrir then. It would be wiser to rest and recover in Mithral Hall rather than down here.
Right.
Just taking the assumption I can't just jump down. Surface. There's tree thing here. Here's supposed to be a mushroom. It's supposed to be made out of wood. Good. Nice. Okay. I've maxed out my money. I don't know, the guy seems kind of like a jerk.
I don't have much.
Welcome back. Do you have the ingredient I am?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And a good one, too. You've an eye for this. I knew you were the right one.
No.
Well, then, if I ever need something like this again, here's your reward. Thank you.
Doctor, I know that what you experienced in the mushroom forest was overwhelming. I may not be the best at this, but if you should ever want to talk about it, I will listen.
Okay. I'll think about it. Thanks, Fire.
Well done. More cards to the deck. You're almost there. If you're ready to continue, speak with the man with the card. Or you can continue exploring here or anywhere else you've been so far.
So it seems like that this quest is like in parallel with the other quest, I guess? I don't know. Let's go upstairs. Like, oh, you already found a body, so they may have made this stuff for like the first.
Another long day of fighting.
Well, looks like we're back to the guy with the cart, so. This old stuff. Hey, let me get this guy with the cart now. Upgrade and stuff. Then, don't get no more stuff. Displacer base, yeah, that's what that crap was. Queue. Okay, well, I guess we're done with this one.